Now that we have talked about AD, now that we have talked about AS, let's bring the two forces together to discuss economic equilibrium. The intersection between AD and AS is going to reveal the actual real GDP and the corresponding price level that the economy is at this point of time. Macroeconomic equilibrium occurs when the quantity of real GDP demanded equals to the quantity of real GDP supplied. Macroeconomic equilibrium occurs at the point of the intersection of the AD curve and the AS curve. We are going to show you on the next figure. So, given the aggregate demand situation and the aggregate situations as illustrated here by the AD curves and the AS curve, the equilibrium will be there, the point of intersection. So equilibrium will be at the price level of 105. So effectively, I'm saying to you, the price level of the economy at this point of time will be at 105. The quantity of real GDP of the economy at this point of time will be 1.6. Suppose if the price level is equal to 95 and that the real GDP is 1.5 trillion, that is to say that we are at point A. So what do we call that situations, guys? Remember from demand supply model, guys? Shortage, right? Quantity of real GDP demanded exceeds the quantity of real GDP supplied. Okay, so there's a shortage here and consistent with what we discussed in the demand and supply model, price will have to go up to 105 to bring us to the point of equilibrium. So once again, if we are at the price level of 95, quantity of real GDP demanded is more than the quantity of real GDP supplied. We have a shortage situations there. Firms cannot meet the demand for the output, so they increase production and raise prices. So eventually we have to move to this equilibrium point. Okay? Suppose that the price level is 115 and the real GDP is 1.7 trillion at point B. At the price level of 115, the quantity of real GDP demanded is less than the 1.7 trillion. Firms cannot sell the quantity they produce, so they cut production and lower the prices. Most important, guys, intersection of the AD and AS is going to reveal the point of equilibrium. So we can say, given the AD and AS, we'll say that the price level will be at 105, the equilibrium price level will be at 105, and the equilibrium real GDP will be at 1.6 trillion.